For Father's Day, our family went ziplining. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not afraid of death, but to be completely honest with you, I'm not looking forward to the way in which I die, and I'd rather it not happen by putting my faith in a cable and a harness. I am completely risk adverse. I am the opposite of an adrenaline junkie. I get nervous just thinking about ziplining. So why did I do it? Well, Troy and I have been married for almost 25 years, and I know that he loves this kind of adventure. He's gone bungee jumping, he loves to mountain bike, go quadding. He just seeks out adventure in a way I do not. Our daughter, she's the perfect mix between the two of us. She's super brave and willing to try new things. So I'm standing at the top of this platform, checking my gear for the 10th time, and my daughter is behind me saying, "You've got this, Mom, you can do it, you're so brave." So I stepped off and I zipped through the trees. My entire body was clenched and stressed out. I was shaking from head to toe, and Troy is calling, "Breathe, Jen," because he knows when I freak out, I hold my breath. Here's what I know to be true. The longer I stood on the top of that platform, the longer I had to talk myself out of taking a step off of it. I knew we were there to do 7 lines, and I knew I would be really disappointed in myself if I chickened out and I waited back at the car for them to do it. I knew that the longer that I thought about how scared I was, the more scared I was becoming. So, what's the platform that you're on today? Are you struggling to get out of bed in the morning? Not sure where to start your business? Not able to keep yourself motivated? Or not sure how to start building your team? I want to share with you something that hopefully will help you breathe a sigh of relief and just get started. Stop off that platform that you're on today. So, let's get to it. I'm happy to share with you that by the time we completed the 7th zipline, I was honestly not ready for it to be over. My confidence in those 2 hours grew exponentially. I was able to trust the gear, trust myself, and I even let go of the ropes and just hung out and enjoyed the views. So, how did I go from being really scared at the first line and then having a great time by the 7th? I just had to step off of that first platform. I had to take action. I'm sure you may think that motivation comes before you do something. You aren't really motivated to get up and face the day, so you hit the snooze button. Here's the thing, and I learned this trick from Mel Robbins, the author of the 5-second rule. She says if you're struggling to be motivated to get out of bed and start your day, just count backward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On 1, you launch yourself out of bed. One of the best tips for getting started in the morning, especially on cold winter days, is to make your bed immediately after you get up. That sets in motion a morning routine, and you won't be tempted to crawl back in there because it's nicely made. And subconsciously, you've checked something off of a to-do list, and you're up and at it before you even realize it. One of my personal goals for this year was to start working out. I hate working out. So what I do is I launch myself out of bed, I make the bed, and I immediately change into my workout clothes. Go to the washroom, brush my teeth, grab my phone and AirPods, tall glass of cold water, and I go straight to my home gym and get right on the trainer. I know myself well enough to know that if I stay in my jammies and I grab a coffee, it could be hours later and I've been scrolling mindlessly on my phone. One habit will get me closer to my goals, and the other will cause me to mentally berate myself. Choose one thing to start doing tomorrow that will get you closer to your goal of starting your day off well. That could be drinking a glass of water while you wait for your coffee to brew, or writing a gratitude entry in your journal while it's brewing. Try not to grab your phone until you've accomplished one thing that gets you closer to your goal. If you're wanting to start a business, here's my challenge to you. Sign up and start today. Putting it off will not make it any easier. Remember when I said that standing at the top of that platform and looking down, the longer I was doing that, the scarier it became. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is now. Me checking my gear, that was a stall tactic. And if you're waiting for your friends or family to get on board and tell you to do it, that's your stall tactic. Stop comparing yourself to others and show up as you. People want to get to know you. So the longer that you put that off, the longer it will take for you to find your people and the success that comes with that. You aren't going to get better by just thinking about it. You need to step off the platform, take a leap of faith, and just take messy action. Messy action is where every beginner starts. No one is a master at something unless they've been doing something for a long time. No one expects you to be your best on your first day, your first week, your first month, or even your first year. It takes time, so stop putting it off. No one is going to make fun of you, embarrass you, or unfriend you for not being perfect. You do you. So maybe you've been putting off building a team, and I get it. You're probably afraid of them saying no, and that's normal. Nobody likes the sting of rejection, but guess what? Usually 1 in 10 people will say yes. That means you have to ask 100 people on average to do this with you in order to build a team of 10 frontline. It's time to start making your list of 100 right now and start going for no. Expect them to say no. Get practicing your line so that you can start hearing no so often that you realize it's perfectly fine and expected. Let's put it this way. You know when you go out for breakfast and the waitress swings by your table from time to time with a coffee pot in hand and asks everyone, would you like some more coffee? Would you like some more coffee? She works her way around the table offering coffee to everyone because that's her job. Some people will say yes please and others will say no thank you. Does she slam down the coffee pot and scream, why don't you want my coffee? Nope. She just smiles and moves on to the next table. Imagine how much your team would grow if you took the coffee refill approach to your own business. Imagine if you treated offering your opportunity to everyone as part of your job, because guess what? It is part of your job as a network marketer. The sooner you start to cross that off your list, the better you're going to start becoming at it. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been in direct sales for over 20 years. That's the only way that I can be an authority on helping people like you with your network marketing business. I have experience. Now, look at my videos. I've been in network marketing for over 20 years, but making YouTube videos, that's much newer to me. Are my videos amazing quality? No. Do my graphics look amazing? No. But messy action is still action. I still started. Even though I'm nervous in front of the camera, I was nervous that no one would watch, no one would subscribe, no one would ever comment, I wouldn't be successful. And then I reminded myself that every Tuesday, I'm successful because every Tuesday I show up. Sure, my action is messy and not amazingly polished or professional, but guess what? I won't be an expert at YouTube this week, this month, or probably even this year. But today, I'm closer to my goal of putting out valuable content each week. I've also accepted that I just have to show up as I am. Yes, I still use a teleprompter, and yes, I'm figuring out the whole lighting thing and the location thing, but the people who mind that, they're not my people. If people don't like me, that's okay. That's none of my business. I feel called to bring you weekly free training content that will help you learn and grow your network marketing business. So that's what I'm going to do. The people who need to hear what I have to say will learn from me, and it doesn't matter if my shirt looks weird or my hair is out of place. The people who need to learn from me will hear my message through my mess. So that's my challenge to you today. Take a deep breath. Understand that no one is expecting you to be a master until you began as a beginner. Start today and take messy action. I hope that you found this training to be helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below and I will check them out and I will reply to you. For more business tips, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, or to enroll in Direct Success Academy, please click the link in the description. Thank you for being with me this week, and I'll see you in next week's video where I will be helping you learn how to double your income in 1 month. I'll see you next week.